So I made the transfer today for the London flat. I finished up everything and I hired a new designer, onboarded her, finished onboarding today. Also, just discussing kind of, thinking about um, how I can double down on um, editing and just do better work, better content. And I think feeling London is very official. It feels like a pretty big. I'm excited for this step. Um, Also, some more, just having good conversations in dev launch, having the first couple people and really syncing with them and chatting, talking about like strategy, everything. It's been very, very, very fun. And I'm extremely excited to keep working on that. As well as new agency deals. We've got two on the line, which are collectively worth 20 grand a month, actually 24 grand a month, something closer to that. And that'd be really, really, really nice, to sign those. I should hear back from one of the prospects in the next few days. Another one next week. We should kick off the project next week. And I mean, if I sign both of these and I'm heading to London, I think it's in many ways, I don't know, it just has me excited. But at the same time, there's also part of me which is acutely aware that they are not signed yet, and that makes a big difference. But I'm generally excited for things. I think one of the things I am reflecting on a lot though is the calls that I'm having. I'm stacking up a lot of calls right now. I'm doing something between 15, 20 calls. At this rate, in a few weeks, I'm going to be doing something in the order of 20 calls a week. And I can cut that down a little bit, but I want to be thinking about how I can keep my schedule relatively clear. The big reason for that is I need days to work on the high leverage activities. That is really, really, really important to have time blocked out for these things where I'm moving the needle forward and I'm not stuck. And what I've realized is, I tried to cut out these focus blocks, and for the past week, I have not been able to do that. Like, I have not effectively been able to dedicate that time that I cut out for myself to work on those high leverage activities, which is really not ideal. But nonetheless, a lot of exciting changes. But that is one of the things which is on my mind, is how do I make sure I stay more on top of that to-do list. And for one of those things, for example, is doubling down on the updates that I'm making. And right now I'm about to go to sleep. It's 1 a.m. and I would really rather have done this earlier. Not necessarily, like, I don't mind filming it at this time, but more so I want to put more energy into something more tactical and strategic, which I think will be more interesting to see how I think about things rather than just a static update of what is happening, some timeline of events, because that's easier to put together in retrospect, but it is harder to understand my brain, how I'm thinking about certain things. So for example, I have a list of how to negotiate, right? How to do this, that, or the other for software development agencies. I think I want to double down on that list, get back into that, and hopefully do that earlier rather than at the end of the day. But that's the update for tonight. Still very, very excited, and I think the next week and a half is going to be a little bit more relaxation. I mean, I'm headed to Bali for a bit. I'm headed to maybe Vietnam, maybe Thailand. I don't know, haven't decided yet. I'm gonna book a trip, head there with my girlfriend, then I'm gonna head to London. Then I'm gonna be maybe going to Italy, probably gonna meet a client in Amsterdam, and don't know what else, we'll see. But it'll be exciting in any case. So looking forward to that.